Okay, hit replay. Thanks to Heidi and Orville, they took away my scope time. Just kidding. Okay, so people are coming on, people are joining. Yeah. About a month ago, well, before I left for leadership, I got this product and did a little unboxing. I know, right? How amazing was that? I got a product that I hadn't really gotten a chance to use. So, hey everybody, I'm losing my voice. I'm having a hard time here today. So this is the product, okay? So it's really not that big. I mean, look, it's next to the Charmer Warmer. So it's really not that big. It's kind of a very tiny printer. And the way that it works is you have the ability to scan documents, receipts, and cards. Yeah, I had been wondering about it too. Okay, so here's the deal. This thing comes off, so if I wanted to bulk load a bunch of documents in there, I could. This is the Neat scanner. It's called NEATConnect. And what it does is it scans in your receipts and allows you to see or to itemize and categorize all of your receipts without having to really enter anything, because it reads them fairly well, I might add. I would say about 90% of it is really, really, really good. And there's 10% that you kind of have to tweak a little bit. So let me give you an example. Does it mess with the thermal receipts? No, actually it doesn't at all, because it's just scanning. Had one at my last employer and cuts your, yeah, no doubt. Okay, so here's the deal. I need to find a receipt for you. Let's do one here. Okay, so what I did is I printed my receipt for the warmer of the month, right? Price point. This one was $500 because I got the Connect one, the one that actually has the ability to be online, so that my assistant can virtually fix any receipts and stuff like that too for me, so that I'm not having to spend so much time. So it's perfect because I can do it online. I can do it, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so this is the beginning part of it, right? So you start here and you enter your receipt. So this is a printed receipt that I got off of my workstation for the warmer of the month. Well, that is a deductible, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and scan, and the way that it works is it allows me to do color. I can do two-sided, or I can combine sheets together. So if there's 3 or 4 sheets to one receipt, I can put them all together. So I go ahead and I hit scan. Watch how quick this is. Done, okay? Now it comes up on the screen and it's going to ask me if I want to send it, and I go ahead and I send it. Now what I did is I sent it to my Neat Cloud, and on the Neat Cloud that's where I'm going to be able to edit it if I need to, all right? This is how we do the thin receipts, okay? So I put it in that middle one, and I go ahead and I hit scan, and once again, it flies right through it. It scans it for me. I hit send when it gives me that option, and it sends it to my Neat Cloud. So see where it says processing, sending, and then item sent. Okay, so the other thing that it does is you can actually scan business cards so that you can keep a contact database. I started to do it. I find, this is my own personal opinion, I find that the scanning for that is probably not as detailed. So like I went ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and put her in here. That's my hairdresser in New Hampshire when I go to New Hampshire. I'm gonna go ahead and scan, and it does scan very well. Yeah, no doubt. And we're gonna get to that in a minute. Okay, so it does scan it. I'm gonna go ahead and send it, but you're gonna see how it doesn't really pick up the information very well. So that part of it I haven't quite figured out yet. Okay, so now I take these receipts and I go to my desk. And I go to my desk and I pull up my application. Now I can do it either on my computer or I can do it online. I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my computer first, just so you see. Now here's I'm gonna go ahead and use the other one. All right, so I'm gonna go to my NEATConnect file because that's where it got sent to. And here are some of the things that I've sent just recently. Now you're going to notice there's 2 here because I already scanned that one. That's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and delete one of these very easily. And guys, I'm not trying to teach you how to use this. I just wanted to show you what it does. All right, so then I'm going to pull up the receipt for the scented warmer of the month first. And we're waiting and we're waiting and okay. So here's the receipt for the scented warmer of the month. Now you're going to notice that it categorized it wrong, which is why we're going to have to go in and change it. But I don't have to enter anything else. All I have to do is change the category. All right, so here it is. It opened it up, came from the Neat scanner. I'm going to go ahead and put in Scentsy as the vendor. And it should come up because I've used it before. I select it. The amount is correct. Here's the receipt that I scanned. And it's kind of hard to see, but that is correct. Plus I have it in front of me. So $79.12 is correct. So that's the right amount. If there's sales tax, it's going to pull it out, which it did. The order date was 2/18, which is wrong because the order date was actually on 1/15. So I'm going to go ahead and change that. And honestly, guys, it seems like a lot right now, but when you're on a roll, it's really, really easy. And then the last thing I need to change is my category. So for me, personally, this is a sales expense that I can write off. Okay? So I put in sales expense, I hit save, and we're all done. Okay? So now it's in there. Now I personally, oops, apparently I didn't select Scentsy when I wrote it out. Scentsy. All right, go back and save. And then what I did is I created a folder. So I'm going to highlight this and I'm going to move it to my business. Oops. And 2016. So all the receipts that are in that folder are my 2016. So see, here's that business card. It really doesn't do a very good job. And matter of fact, when I open it, it didn't put any information in there at all. So it's, I don't know. I'm still working on that one. I'm not thrilled about that. Receipts, it does really well. And I'll show you that one. As I did a shop and save receipt that we put in there. Okay, so here's the shop and save receipt. It pulled that vendor off of there. The amount was 61, and that was wrong. So 61.10 is what it read, but in actuality it's 67.78. So we're gonna change that. The tax amount is, total tax is $159. So I don't know where the $898 came from. $159, and then this is for, well, this is actually personal, so I'm not going to categorize it. But I could categorize it if I was using it for my house stuff as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one because it's not business related. And don't save, delete. Okay. So that's how that works. Now the online version of it is very similar and I don't have it open right now. But I'm pretty excited about it because it categorizes everything. When I go to send my stuff to the accountants later, it's going to be pretty easy to separate out the categories. I can manually enter some into that program if I wanted to, that I don't actually have a physical receipt for. So like my e-commerce stuff for Scentsy or my cross-border agreement charges for Scentsy. Hey, Amy. That would be something that I can actually enter myself without having a receipt. So you don't have to have a picture receipt for, look at puppy, he wants to come in. He wants to come in. Want to come in, puppy? Come on, baby. There you go. Bye-bye. Go to your food. So I just wanted to show you that, guys. I'm going to upload this probably to YouTube because it's the follow-up of the original unboxing that I did. But I absolutely think this is going to be a huge time saver for me. and I'm going to love, love, love it. So thank you guys for coming. You guys didn't talk an awful lot, but maybe you were just listening since it was a demo. How about you show me a bunch of hearts because you liked this review? Blow it up. There we are. Because you guys didn't do much talking, I need to make sure that you're still there, and those hearts do it. Do it every time. So if you guys have questions about the scanner, I know what I wanted to say. Someone said that it's a much quicker scanner. You actually can send this document to pretty much anywhere. So like I can send it to an outbox. Okay. I can send it to Dropbox. I'll have to add my wanted, right? I did get this. No, I think I got this directly from neat.com, I believe. Neatreceipt.com, I think is what it's called. So I can send this to Dropbox. So if I wanted to just scan a document and send it to somebody and have them download it off of Dropbox, I can do that. So can you import from workstation? Meaning, give me an example what you mean. Give me an example of what you mean. I mean, it's primarily for scanning. So I can export to QuickBooks. If I have my receipt on there, you can take a picture of it with your phone because there's a mobile app. I tell you, this thing is super sexy. Wirelessly, yes. So like if I brought up that receipt for my warmer of the month on screen, I could actually take a picture of it and have it scan that way through my phone app. Isn't that sweet? So like even if I'm on the road and I don't want to hold on to all the receipts, I can just take a picture, snap, and it goes in, and then when I get home I can organize it. I know. I'm absolutely loving this, and I think for direct sales people it's a phenomenal investment. Because most of the time what we're doing, our expenses are based on travel, it's based on meals that we eat, it's based on things that we purchase, and I haven't played with it. Oh my God, Kimmy. Is it Kim? No, Kiss My Bricks. Who are you? Kiss My Bricks. Mary. Okay, yeah, you really need, if you haven't used it, 300 to 450, right? Yeah, that's about right. This particular one that I have is called NEATConnect. Hi, Mary. I saw that. I just checked. This one's called NEATConnect. There are cheaper ones, but the thing that I really love about this one is that it is wireless, and it can be used. My assistant lives in New Hampshire, which is about 8 hours away from me. So the ability to have her be able to go and categorize my receipts after I've scanned them in is brilliant. I love it. Expenses made super easy and sexy. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think that for, like I was saying, for direct sales people, it's incredible because if you have it on the mobile app and you have it on your phone and you are somewheres where, you know, you don't want to be saving all your receipts, and it's a tax write-off itself. Absolutely. Matter of fact, here is my receipt that I was just getting ready to enter. I got the NEATConnect Premium Bundle. Yeah, you're seeing my address and stuff. So it was $520.80, and I got 1 year of the Neat Premium Service. The Neat Premium Service, there is a monthly fee, I believe, after that first year to be able to use the online access of it. But I'm telling you, it's going to be totally worth it for me. And you get one year for free, so you actually get to try it out and make sure that it's something that you love. So, yeah, guys, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. And I think by the time I'm finished using it for the year, I'll probably have 4 thumbs up because my assistant will love it too. So hopefully you guys found this a little informative. I'm not here to teach you how to use it, but it's certainly something that I would look into if you have the money for it. And you are looking for an investment since we're still at the beginning of the year. Today I went in and did everything for January, and it didn't take me very long at all. Matter of fact, these are my receipts that I did because, listen, I went to leadership and I went to Idaho. Look at all the receipts in here that I just scanned. So I went to Idaho and then I went on world tour and I did 3 separate locations. So there was a lot of receipts that I had and a lot of write-offs and a lot of things that I needed to keep track of that I was able to do with this scanner. And it was super, super quick and fast. So love, 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 love. It's so much easier to go in. Do you throw them away? No, I put them in that folder, in that manila envelope, and I think that's where I'm going to keep them. And then just put on the front of it like 2016 Beauty and Scents receipts. I think you should keep them. I mean, I think you should always have a paper trail. They have always said in the past, in my accounting days or my bookkeeping days, that you should keep 3 years worth of paperwork. Anytime you potentially would get audited by the government or need to refer back to it. So yes, this is going to keep an electronic version of all of it, but yeah, I know they fade, and I think after 3 years it's even worse. So my suggestion, and I'm not an accountant, but my suggestion is to keep your paperwork for 3 years. In this case, if you wanted to just do 2 because it's going to be kept electronically, then that's fine as well. But I mean, that's totally something between you and your bookkeepers or your accountants that you're going to really need to talk about. When I told my accountant that I had this product, he was stoked because he thought that it was going to be much better. There's less room for error, which is nice. I still haven't quite figured out the reporting aspect of it. I know that there are reports, and this morning basically I just did I did report and I sent it to an Excel spreadsheet file, which allowed me to sort by category to tell me what my totals for my category for January was. So, I mean, I don't know all the reporting aspects of it yet, so I'm anxious to see once I learn, and maybe I'll come back and do a follow-up Periscope for you guys or video. All right? Okay, throw up those hearts. I'm getting ready to leave. I love you guys. I'm so excited to use this today. I know that sounds pretty strange, but love, love, love all of you. Thank you for scoping here. And if you are part of Scentsy and you got to see Heidi and Orville's scope, isn't that exciting stuff? Hearts for that. To have all of our stuff on site at the campus, our manufacturing for all of our skin stuff. And yeah, so cool. Absolutely. And if you're not with Scentsy and you're on this scope, you best be thinking about it because it really could potentially change your life. I know a lot of people on here could say so. So let's, can't wait to go visit Idaho. I know. All right, guys, have an amazing day. I will be on probably around 2:30, 3 o'clock for Chat Mill. So we'll see you then. Bye.